Hey, what's up, guys? Sober Rosario. So, what I wanted to do was a live. I'm actually headed to an appointment right now. Um, Hopefully, lock this deal up. This deal, this was actually a driving for dollars lead. Um, so the call came in probably 2 months ago. And actually, before all that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if this is your first time here. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. That way you get notified whenever I post a new video. Also, give this video a like and go ahead and share this video as well. But so this lead came from Driving for Dollars, right? So I always recommend Driving for Dollars. It's a great lead source. It's free. All you got to do is spend money on gas driving around. And um, so essentially, this lead called back. I would have to pull up my Google Voice. I'll have to see when the call came in, and I'll do that once I lock this up and close it. So this lead came in. Basically, this is obviously a vacant property. They owe taxes on it, right? Absentee. So there's three levels of motivations: tax default, absentee, vacant. So here's what happened with this lead. So when I first called, I immediately wanted to book an appointment because of the levels of motivation that were. It was absentee. It was vacant. It was behind on the taxes, and also at the time the seller was not working. She didn't have a job. So I set the appointment. I think a day later or 2 days later. On my way to the appointment, I called her about an hour before just to confirm we were still on. And then she tells me that she's decided not to sell it. Okay. And this is why it's important to always be following up, right? So she told me she was not interested in selling anymore, right? But the layers of motivation were still there. The indicators of motivation were still there, meaning the property was vacant still. She still owed the taxes, and she didn't live in it. So that tells me a couple of things. She didn't have money to fix it. She didn't have money to pay the taxes, right? And at the time, again, she told me that she was not working. So, so anyway, she tells me that her son's gonna buy it and he's gonna fix it. So he tells me not interested, right? So I'm like, okay. So what I did was I would follow up. I would literally follow up every 2 to 3 weeks. Hey, just following. Hey, this is Toby. Just calling about that property on 123 Main Street. Just calling to see if anything has changed. No, not for sale. Not for sale. Like she kept telling me not for sale, not for sale, not for sale, right? And it happened. It kept happening. She kept telling me no, right? So what I did was 2 days ago, a couple of days ago, I did a ringless voicemail to her, right? And I used I have the link. I have the video where I tell you what to use for my ringless voicemail drop. So I did a ringless voicemail drop with a woman's voice, which is actually my wife, and I made it so I didn't specifically say the address to the property, so I made it very broad, right? So I made it come across like, and I used a different number, so I made it come across like it was a different person, right? A different company. She still doesn't know it's she doesn't know it's me that's coming. Eventually, she's gonna probably figure it out. Because I told her my name when I first called her a couple of months ago. But so what I did was I used the ringless voicemail voice from my mom, my wife, right? And she immediately called. And the voicemail goes again. I have a video on that. You guys should definitely check that out. So the ringless voicemail says, "Hi, this is Melissa. I'm calling about I'm calling about your property. I know this is a bit random, but I was just calling to see if you would entertain a cash offer. If you are interested in something like that, if you are interested, give me a call back. If you're not, please disregard this message." So she called immediately, right? And she said, you guys returned the phone call. You guys are interested. She has two properties for sale. So I told my wife to give her a call back and keep posing as she's the investor. So she gave her a call back. She built great rapport. Same situation. Nothing has changed. She said now she's definitely wants to sell now. So I told her to set the appointment. She gave me a price over the phone, and that price, which is a good price, still makes sense. I should be able to make money just off that price. I'm gonna see how low she's willing to go, and I'll give you guys the details once I lock it up here. I don't want to jinx it or anything like that. But so I'm actually on my way to the appointment now. And I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. It's always important to follow up, even when they tell you no. As long as their motivation in that lead, right? Absentee, vacant, tax default. Why is it all those three? She doesn't have money, or she's in a situation. I apologize. She's in a situation where she can't afford to pay the taxes. She can't afford to fix the property, right? Otherwise, she would have already. So we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to keep you guys updated, give you guys some sort of uh, you know update on this lead, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted once I close on it. I'm pretty confident if I lock it up, I should be able to get at least 5 to 10 on this deal. But it's my point is, I say all that to say this: it's important to always follow up, because they're gonna tell you no at first, but anytime there's signs of motivation, you always want to be following up. If you're watching this on a replay, also let me know in the comments. Comment below, what you guys, what kind of content